Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. This is the Watchman on the West Coast, Brother Kevin Muhammad, coming to you with that 411, brothers and sisters, that information about what we need to be doing in this day and time. Talking about that Abraham covenant, the birthright of all those of us who are under that seed and under that birthright of the Abraham covenant. I want to thank my brother Malik for giving me my topic today. I put his presentation uh, on my page. Inshallah, hopefully everybody will be able to get it um, and download the 411 that he's given to us. Brothers and sisters, I like to start off by like brother said, they're not teaching in the ION or the supposed to be NOI. But I want to start in the book of Marks. I want to start this presentation, brothers, in the book of Marks. And I want to read a little bit of that to you. In the book of Marks, uh, chapter 5, starting at verse 1. Chapter 5, starting at verse 1, brothers and sisters. It basically saying, then they came to the other side of the sea, to the country of the Gard Gardenians. If I'm not saying that right, that's Gadarenes. And when he had came out of the boat, immediately there met him out of the tomb, out of the tomb, a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tomb. You know, a tomb is in a graveyard, and no one could bind him, not even with chains. You know who been bound with chains, because he had often been bound with shackles and chains. You know who been bound in 400 years with shackle and chains, living in a damn tomb in a graveyard. Uh, anyway, because he had often been bound with shackles and chains, and the chains had been pulled apart by him, and the shackles broken in pieces. Neither could anyone tame him, and always night and day he was in the mountains and in the tomb, crying out and cutting himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from afar, he ran and worshipped him. And he cried out with a loud voice and said, "What have I to do with you, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I import, I import you by God that you do not torment me." For he said to him, "Come out of the man, unclean spirit." Then he asked him, talking about the spirit, "What is your name?" And he answered, saying, "My name is Legion, for we are many." Legion, brothers, let's go into that word, legion. It's spelled Leg. Let's get with the first letter first. First three letters. Leg. Louis Eugene Grounds. Before he got named Farrakhan, that was his slave name. Louis Eugene Ground. That's the first three letters in the word legion. And then we go to the last three letters of the word legion is ION. ION. Let's run that. Let's run it from left to right. N-O-I. Legion. Legion. Let's run it backwards. N-O-I. So you got a legion who says we are many sitting in the seat of a lot of Elijah, not teaching the fall of America, not teaching the message to the black man, not teaching uh, how to eat to live 1 and 2. Got them books somewhere. Ah, how to eat to live 1 and 2. Not teaching that, not teaching the true history of Master Farad Muhammad, not teaching the true history of Elijah Muhammad, but teaching what? Huh? Ron, what is that? Ron Hubbard. Ron Hubbard? Who's Ron Hubbard? Is that what Elijah taught? Elijah ain't teach nothing about no damn Chaldean. He didn't have to pull up no Chaldean to come teach us. Like my brother said on the tape prior to the Watchman on the coast that he's on, the Nation of Islam, the L.E. Louis Eugene Ground has got the Nation of Islam NOI flipped backwards, brothers and sisters. ION. And we are many. Legion. You know, the world is ruled by the devil. The world right now is ruled by the devil. And what do the devil can't come in front of you and tell you all these different things and you're going to believe him. So he had to make a spy for you, brothers and sisters. He had to make a spy. And what happens when he make a spy? How do he make a spy? A black faced white boy, a demon, a black faced white boy, a demon. And that's what that LEG, Louis Eugene Grounds, modern day Farrakhan, has flipped the nation and got it the ION. Elijah taught what Master Farad Muhammad told him to teach. Elijah did not raise the Nation of Islam. Elijah did not, he was a part of the ones who was in class, 60,000 Levites, because that's what Elijah was, a Levite. And their job was to prepare a way for the messenger of the covenant. And the covenant is the Abraham covenant, brothers and sisters. The covenant is the Abraham covenant. And they were supposed to be preparing a way for the messenger of the covenant. What will the messenger of the covenant be doing? First of all, he had to do his job. His job was to lift the 22 chapters of Revelation, the gospel of Jesus, that was sealed by 7 seals. And that brother was to lift those 7 seals to give us a thorough knowledge of self and also to reveal all of our enemies, brothers and sisters. And that's what he revealed about the demons. LEG, Louis Eugene Grounds, got the NOI flipped. ION, Legion. Look up the words yourself, read the book of Mark, and listen to what he's saying. Master Fard Muhammad came 1930, July the 4th, in the independent day of the Chaldeans to give us our independence. But he was coming to tell us about the Abraham covenant, the 400 years that we was to do our sojourning in the North American wilderness. He was coming to tell us we had 91 years left. 91 years left of our prison sentence in the land that was not ours. That's what he did. And when he raised the nation, he left and left one in charge of the 60,000. That was Elijah. Elijah was in charge of 59,999 Levites who was to prepare a way for the messenger of the covenant, the Son of Man. The Son of Man has came, lifted those seven seals, and was went to the nation to reveal what he had found after lifting those seals, lifting that secret code that was for us, that was to get us our thorough knowledge of self, what Elijah told us that we would be receiving before we would go back to the promised land, Arabia. Is that not what he said? Did Master Fard Muhammad come to tell us that we was going to stay in America, that we was going to get 7 states in America? Did he? I'm asking you in the ION. I'm asking you. Did he tell us that? Did Elijah preach that? No. No. That's the answer, brothers and sisters. That's what you should be saying. So that line, no good individual, Farrakhan, who's sitting in the seat, is like unto Moses and Aaron. When Moses left to go get the book, and Joshua came up to him and said, "It's crying in the camp. There's a ruckus going on in the camp, Moses. You need to come down there and see what's cracking." Moses went down, and what was going on? The first thing he seen was that golden calf, represent Sunniism, representing Sunni Islam. What did he do? He told all the followers who's following my brother Aaron, get on this side. And all the ones who's following me, get on this side. Now the watchmen are telling you, brothers and sisters, about the Abraham covenant. And all of y'all who want to be with Farrakhan, get on the Farrakhan side. The ones who want to stay here and get 7 states in the land that will be judged and set on fire, get on the Farrakhan Rosa Ninja side. And the ones who wants to go home and get that thorough knowledge of self, go back to the promised land, get on the Son of Man's side. You got a choice, brothers and sisters. Nobody's going to force you. Nobody's going to make you do anything. You're going to make your own choice by analyzing and dissecting in your head what both sides are teaching. One saying stay here, forgive that Chaldean who was whooping and beating your ass for 400 years. Not only forgive him, but love him. Love him. Let's stay with him. Let's share some states and be his neighbor. Left or right, brother? You want to get on the left side with Aaron? the left side in the video, the left side with Aaron or the right side with the Son of Man. Your choice, brothers and sisters. I hope you make a wise choice. But the watchmen, we ain't gonna be teaching and pushing no ION bull slang. We're gonna be teaching what the Levites were supposed to teach before they ran into Farrakhan and got flipped around. And now I'm teaching that love the enemy, forgive the enemy, and don't worry about the chastisement that the enemy is supposed to receive. Brothers and sisters, it's your choice. We ain't gonna have no gun to your head. We ain't gonna be forcing you. And all the Garvey Knights, all the Israelites, the Moors, following a noble Drew Ali, all y'all. Y'all want some of this that the watchman is talking about? Or do y'all want to get on the side of Aaron, the left side? Y'all want to be talking about like Wallace D and Farrakhan did in that interview in 2001, 2002, and saying that they didn't believe that Master Farad Muhammad was God and Elijah Muhammad was the messenger. Y'all want to get on that side? Y'all want to say, hey, we're going to resurrect Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be on him. We wasn't slaves in America under the Abraham covenant when Prophet Muhammad came about. The reason for Prophet Muhammad was to check the so-called Christian crusade, to put them back into the cave, to lock them up and put guards on the border. He didn't come to America. We wasn't enslaved in America at that time. And all those who now in America pushing that Sunniism, y'all been here, y'all ain't never said a damn word. Y'all open up y'all little shops selling pork skin, and getting with them Chaldean women. Never said nothing to us. Didn't invite us to the mosque. And now all of a sudden, Farrakhan got y'all up in the Sunni mosque, bound down to the Sunnis. They hate y'all. They do not want y'all to know the truth about the Abraham covenant. Because if that's the case, they know that we're going to be coming back and getting that land that they own. That ain't their land. They are on our land. And the ones that's in Palestine, the ones who converted to Judaism, they have our identity. And the American Chaldean, they got us locked up under the gravitational vortex of them. They got that software into our hard drive, and we're locked in to them. We're locked in here, brothers and sisters, but we got a key for you from Master Suleiman, the Son of Man. He got a key called the Injil key that can unlock that gravitational vortex, unlock that software that you got in your hard drive, unlock you from the ION, and give you that thorough knowledge of self, and then take you home, brothers and sisters. Take you home. I'm your brother, the watchman on the West Coast. And as I came before you, brothers and sisters, so should I leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu alaikum.